Hello, Tara. Hi, Mush. Hi, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Uh, I got distracted before it began. I was trying to find. Well, I noticed that on Amazon, apparently, like these display cases I was going to get. They're gonna charge me like $19 for delivery of these specific ass display cases, and for whatever reason, somehow finding a 17-inch tall display case is borderline impossible. At least for the dimensions I want, because it can't be greater than 12 inches. Like, why? No. Yeah, 12 inches. It can't be longer than 12 inches. And it has to be 17 inches for the very specific thing. The very specific two things I'm going to put in there. But somehow, for whatever reason, that is not working out. Somehow. I've been struggling. I'm happy to hear you're doing well, man. How is everyone doing? Happy November 5th. Yay. The Novembers of the 5ths. So I spent like an hour just trying. So I spent an hour after I realized the delivery was gonna be astronomical to find new ones, different ones. The different ones I did find that kind of fit to my needs are like $12 more though. But the free delivery. Actually, it's $14 more, but free delivery. So I'm still technically saving. I'm technically saving money. Technically, it doesn't really make sense. I'm going through Amazon. What do you mean? What do you mean, Amazon? That I'm going to be charged for shipping? Come on, that should be for free. Oh, well, I guess Vermire is going bye bye forever. And looks like the Somicidas is gonna be Sussy in Heresy. Hello, everybody. It's me, Somicidas. Vermire was busy spending hours upon hours. Spending an hour trying to find display cases, and then spent another hour just rewatching Ray Zero Season 2. There was no reason for that to happen though, because I mean, well, I mean it was Season 1. You like you like Somicidas' ears? Ooh, woo. Good. You better like my ears. Maybe one day you'll get the blessings to suck on the ears. Maybe one day, but I can't say for certain. But it's always a possibility. So what do I need to do? Oh, I need to work on I'm working on the masks that are like a part of her design. I'm not sure how the masks work. Like, I'm not sure where the masks of this character, like she has like two little masks that are kind of on the side of her ears, like so. Oh. How the fuck do these work? Do you think cow udders are dicks too? That's a good question. I guess it's all really a matter of perspective. My perspective is that cow udders make milk. So at the end of the day, why does it matter? What does it matter if the cow udders are cocks or tits? Cause no matter what, you're getting that drinkable liquidacy out of them. And that's what really matters, right? All right, maybe I have the outline wrong. I don't think I have the side of the masks fully correct, OC. How am I supposed to do? I'm trying to imagine like how the muzzle would look. A drinkable milk ussy? Yeah, drinkable milk ussy. Now you're thinking with portals. How the hell are the masks supposed to work on her? Like, come on, Dream. What's the point of the mask? Where does the mask go? Like, where do these? How do these work? Like, what? It's like a triangle. I mean, of course it is a triangle. Maybe that's how I should view it, as a triangle. Well, I don't know. Because it goes down and down like that, so it's like a curve. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Thank you. I mean, that's what I was doing before though, but it wasn't looking right. How does one make the mask look good? Because the mask, it goes like... It goes all the way... Do I have it? Like, The mask may be just slightly on the back. Yeah, the issue is though is that how the hell do I draw like this entire thing? Because look how huge it is. Look how huge this like thingy is. Look how huge the mask is. But then I'm supposed to like correlate that. Did I like make her head really big or something? Because when I'm trying to draw the mask myself and I'm trying to like make it look good, it's not looking that way. It looks more like... I'm not sure what it looks like. Maybe it's because I don't have the details in. Maybe if I had the details, I would be like less schizo about it. But I'm lacking the details, and the details are hard. Cause I don't know. Cause you have the scarf. Cause you have for like just the mouth, it's just like this. I got like the ear part right, but then I have like a little lump, and then I have the like I have a little lump for the scarf that exists. I mean, trying to make it look good is hard. Is like the hardest part. So an idea. Where do I need it to end? I think I'll have it just end like right around here. So, well, I'll just need to make a decent baseline, and then I can figure from there. Well, I'm the type of guy that likes those down. All right, there we go. What you gonna draw? May or may not be one of your models. Well, hey, if that's what you want to do, go for it. I'll probably never draw one of my own characters, ever. Or if anything, that'll be like one of like the thing, like something I'll draw like years from now. Cause I don't ever want to draw myself and have myself look bad. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to draw myself, and I don't want to draw myself poorly. Cause then I feel like that would be really sad. So I'll just constantly leave that to other people, and I'll constantly draw other people. Instead, winning? Perhaps? Mayhaps, I don't know. So how should I do this scarf then? I mean, I guess that kind of works for the scarf, right? Maybe? But yeah, I've been in like a weird phase where I've been like rewatching All of Re:Zero. Who the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't get one time where I can't get any time. Anytime I'm streaming, there's always somebody calling me. Always somebody calling me. Fuck, hold on. I got to take this. course, I gotta go grab taco meat. I can't fucking sit down ever, I swear. The time I ever am granted time to sit down, somebody's just like, oh, it looks like Vermire's sitting down. Looks like, oh, we gotta contact him, gotta tell him, gotta harass him real quick to do some shit to get up. Fuck. Let me sit down. And it's never ever whenever I am like doing other shit. It's never when I'm already up and moving and I'm constantly being forced to do other stuff. It's always when I stream, and I swear it's almost always at the beginning. Almost always. I am not granted me, myself, and I time. My time is always somebody else's time. Yippee! Hello, Chandler. Are you affiliated with Mr. Breast? Chandler for Mr. Beast? Yo, tell Mr. Beast to give me $1 million. I could use that right now to gamble on my favorite hit gacha game, Genshin Impact. I need to pull more waifus. I don't even play Genshin. Kek W. So how am I supposed to do this part? I think that's actually decent. So we're gonna keep it. Keep it good. Yo. Oh, swear though, it's like it's always sometime around like 3 or 4. I swear it's always happens like the beginning of stream. Like, come on, like why is there something that always has to happen right like here and now? Well, you couldn't have like asked about this sooner. You couldn't have talked to me sooner. It had to be right at this moment. Sorry that man, there's nothing I can do to make it clear that I want and I need to be alone. I'm like Akira from Fortnite. The creatures, they just never leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Let's see, ear. Honkai Star Rail. I want a Firefly. I bought poles the last time because I used one of the free ones and then she was on my party. Nice. I think I don't know. Buying poles for Genshin is like, I mean, it's not like really worth the money. I mean, it is what it is. Some people do. I'm not into it. I'm not into buying poles. I mean, I'm not into Genshin really either. My issue with Genshin is the fact that actually, I'm not into Genshin. I played Genshin for a bit, but I was just not really into it. I played it because it was like, oh, it was the hit famous game everyone was talking about, everyone was playing. And then I played it myself and I was just like, oh, this is all right. I don't know. I played it for a bit, but like the gameplay is so boring. And every continent has just been like bigger and bigger, adding more and more like fluff content. Like, they're bigger, and they keep adding like all these omega super duper secret chests that are basically impossible to find unless you use a loot navigator. And then they also have the you know, actually Genshin is literally just a big open area filled with nothing. At least with Honkai, it's a lot more linear, so it's not a giant waste of time to run around the map and find stuff. With Honkai, you don't really... It's not about getting lost, it's not even about exploring. Like, Genshin, there is, like, the whole thing of Genshin is to explore. But once you've gotten through the first, like, 3 areas, stupid, like, Dendroland. The Dendroland is terrible. The Dendroland is awful. I hated that. I hated the Aranara quest line so much. It was so long. It was so boring. Getting from point A to P took forever. Like, the whole thing of just seeing, like, green grass everywhere was boring. Like, Fontaine was also pretty terrible. Well, actually, no. Let me take it back. It was not pretty terrible. Fontaine is terrible. I really do not understand, like, the appeal of Le Fontaine. That's a pretty good line. The newest stuff, except Arlecchino, I don't think the newer stuff really fit the fantasy stuff. I mean, Fontaine was just kind of... Fontaine really didn't fit, like, the whole thing of Genshin. It really just kind of exists. Not to mention that the quest lines... I mean, I was reading through the quest line. Actually, I was like, I was partly reading. I was partly reading through the quest line of the Fontaine quest, and I just did not understand why there was like robots randomly attacking everybody. I don't know. I think Genshin. I'm pretty sure Genshin fell off. Now everyone's just talking about Zenless Zone Zero, as far as I know. And that, or it just doesn't come in my timeline. But what I do know is that Bernice keeps coming in my timeline, and I fucking hate Bernice because people just keep bringing up Bernice. I don't like Bernice simply because everybody else does, and I'm constantly forced to see her. If I was not forced to see Bernice as much, I think I would hate her. I think I would have a fearsome dislikenment less. But unfortunately, she exists. Everyone like adores the hell out of like Bernice for whatever reason, and I don't understand why. I think the only thing I understand is that people like about her is that she is a haha quirky white woman. I mean, that's like the only thing. That's the only memes I hear about is, oh my gosh, when white girl music comes on, and it's just her twerking. It's like great. So I see the appeal of this character and who it appeals to, and I guess white women are the ones constantly posting about her. Should this ear be higher? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Methinks. Bum ba bum bum bum. Bow down. I'd fit for Honkai. I mean, Honkai is the whole thing of Honkai Star Rail is that spaceships and whatnot. Spaceships, you're literally traveling on a you are going and visiting other worlds through a like train station in space, and then everybody you visit just lives on like floating islands for whatever reason. Like the first world is just a literal space station. The second world is, yeah, just a floating city. Fontaine really didn't fit into like Genshin. It just kind of exists in there. The second was a planet? Yeah, but I swear that like the planet of whatever it's called was like floating. I swear it wasn't attached to ground. Oh no, wait, never mind. I forgot the second is I forgot the ice planet. That's why. The ice planet. The Ice Planet was okay. I don't know. I do think Honkai is better. I think video games just need to stop trying to be open world. That's my main issue with video games right now, is that they are just constantly trying to be and stay open world. It's like, no, just stop, please. For the love of God, for the love of God, stop. Because really, I don't know. The fourth isn't even real. I actually did not play the game with the fourth one. All right, I need to redo the ears because that one's too high. Wait, why is the left ear? This one needs to be higher than the other one, not the opposite. No, stop. Ah, I'm just trying to grab my eraser tool, please. Thank you. Actually, you know, maybe I should have not done that. All right, let's try this. Let's try this. No, let's try this. There we go. The only one that succeeded being open world, from what you're saying, is Pokemon without all the bugs. Oh, Arceus? Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Arceus is the only one without all the bugs. Be 11 out of 10. Oh, you mean the newest one? I don't know. That one with like the newest Pokemon game, whatever that one's called, isn't it X and Y, right? Oh, Violet Scarlet. I don't know about Violet and Scarlet. I never played Violet Scarlet, but from a visual standpoint, Violet and Scarlet was so ugly and boring. Like, it was just like Violet and Scarlet is the equivalent of Deadroland in Genshin, where it's just nothing but greenery for miles, and then there's like a city, and in that city there's that gym leader. Okay, so I need to do this. I need to make it straight though, as straight as I can. Yeah, that works. Yeah, Scarlet, I think Arceus was like one of the few good open world games. I mean, there's like, what was it? What was the game that popularized open world games? I forgot. It was Genshin. Like, before Genshin, the few open world games that did exist were good. But then Genshin came out, and then that became the normal, where big open area, nothing for like 3 to 5 minutes in like a 360-degree direction, and then and then there's like maybe 5 towns in total. There's like there's the capital, and there's 4 other towns. Genshin just made that the meta for every other open world game. I didn't really get that vibe while I was like watching people play like Scarlet Violet. I think Arceus did a way better. I think Arceus did it better overall, even though it was like even though that was a spin-off game that didn't have as much as much budget either. All right, there we go. I like this, so we're gonna keep this. I need to get rid of that though. Maybe because they updated it? Maybe. But from what I last saw about the game, I really wasn't into it. I just thought Scarlet and Violet were like a really cringe, and like I thought it was a really cringe and like cheap looking game. And that was just how I perceived it. There we go. That's a little better. Man, it looks a lot, man. The mask part looks really weird when you just define it as like a shape and you have no details. But I think when I have the details in there, it look better. Black and White 2 were the last Pokemon games made with soul. I mean Pokemon was kind of always. Pokemon was kind of always like open world. It was more like, I mean, I don't know. The definition of open world is also very skewed too, because I would consider every Pokemon game to be like mildly open world. I don't know. I mean, I guess the whole thing of open world is that you can travel in like all 360 directions, not invisible barriers everywhere. Whereas like linear gameplay would be, you know, there's just like a very specific, well, I guess they're all right, then yeah, never mind. I mean, I don't know, Pokemon doesn't really feel like a linear game though. Pokemon never felt like, in the previous games, Pokemon didn't feel like a linear game. It had like a good, if anything, even if the gameplay was extremely mediocre, and even though the gameplay was just turn-based one-on-one action, and that was, you know, a little bland, the map design was always really good, and nothing ever felt linear. Like, I never played through Pokemon. I was just like, wow, man, this game, I feel like there's nothing going on. I feel like I'm going one direction. No Pokemon playthroughs ever like a previous one? Yeah, exactly. Even if you pick like the exact same starter. I mean, that's like the one time where I had played Heart and Gold. With Pokemon Heart, I had a Heart and Gold save one time where I had a shiny Golbat. That was like my first and only ever shiny Pokemon. And I deleted the save because I was a nunce and I didn't understand like how rare shinies were. And I'm still I'm very sad at myself that I did that. The future Paradox Pokemon, the worst parts of the game. Oh yeah, I saw the designs of those and I thought those were like kind of weird. I didn't really understand it. I think the story, from a story and lore standpoint, Scarlet and Violet was cool. But from a gameplay point of view and like a visual point of view, it was very uninspired. And like Arceus, again, like the game that was a spin-off prequel, had a lot more everything, I guess. I see plenty of soul in those games. I don't see it. Not me. I myself, I don't know. I really don't see, like, I don't see how do you put it? Ever since all right. I don't know what the game exactly was, but all I know is like the game that Nintendo made for the 3DS, that was when Pokemon started going downhill. And they just kind of became less inspiring and more generic. Or just really repetitive. I don't know about it having soul or not, but I just really, I think the only way I can really say it is that I just don't feel I do not feel like the need to play those games to experience the story whatsoever. Like, there is not really any draw for like the story. X and Y were all right, but nothing past them. Yeah, I think the last one I did play was Black and White 2. That was like the last game I played was Black and White 2 for Pokemon, and I enjoyed it because I never got a Switch, and by the time I had a 3DS, I already like watched enough playthroughs of like the new game that was just like, oh well, I don't know. I don't think I'll get it. I'll pass. And then I don't have a Nintendo Switch, so I can't play any of the new games either. I mean, it would be nice if Nintendo one day put like their games on PC or like even on Steam. Do you know? Do you know how many people? I mean, Nintendo really should. Do you know how I would be one of the people that would pay for Pokemon Explorers of Sky? I would play Pokemon Explorers of Sky, and I would pay $60 to replay it on Steam. I mean, I'm hoping that I think one day, actually, that is like the one thing that will get me to buy a Nintendo Switch. If I ever hear the news that they make a remastered version of Explorers of Sky, but I was also kind of let down with what they did for the Red and Blue Rescue Team. Like, I didn't really like the art story, the art style. Gen 4 and 5 are the best generations game-wise, not Pokemon. And Arceus SV are a big step high after 2 games that suck and a remake that sucks. I really don't know. All I know is that the only thing I know is that there is no drive for the current games that Nintendo are releasing for me. Because their gameplay is just gameplay I've done a million times before, and I'm not really into it. The only gameplay that I will pay for is Explorers of Sky, and then like a remake of it. I mean, they remade like Red and Blue Rescue Team, so there is a possibility they will remake Explorers of Sky. Power World was awesome. Power World is awesome. What do you mean was? I don't know. I feel like it'd be funny if I played Power World. Well, it'd be funny if I just like let Power World run. If I reinstalled it and I just let it run. Mario Wonder or Kirby are doing great. I'm happy for Mario Wonder and Kirby. But there is, I don't really have like there's nothing there for me. I mean, I'm also just not playing video games at the moment either. I'm like on the video game escape. I have to be like begged by other people to play video games right now. And that is the only way I will play games. I think the Kirby Yarn game, the only thing I remember, the last thing of Kirby I remember is the Yarn game. Every other Kirby game that has come out, I really don't remember. Oh wait, is that pen pressure? Hey yo. Damn, was that pen pressure, bro? Genji ball, no. I'm drawing. I'm doing I know I'm drawing. No Genji ball right now. I need to draw. I haven't drawn all day. Can we not? Why do you always do this? Fuck's sake! No! I can't ever do shit here, man. Every time I stream. I swear, every time I stream. These fucking dogs, man. They always go or I get I get my stupid phone call and someone is like, hey, can you do me a thing real quick, man? Hey, can we do a thing real quick? No, leave me alone. Can I do my own thing? I just want to be Miles Morales. Oh yeah, Kaisenat's not disapproving the allegations that he himself is not funny. Kaisenat has like no funny bone. Just everybody else around him is funny. I mean, the only times he's ever funny is when he's doing like just dumb shit that could get him injured. But then he stopped doing that because he almost got banned, which is very sad. Because that was funny. He's Jameski. I don't know. Jameski has like some okay moments. Jameski has some okay moments when it comes to like funny ha-has. He's not consistently funny, but he has like his times. Kaisenet just has I can't say anything for Kaisenet. I watch like all of his clips. Like anytime I see a like Kaisenet clip, Kaisenet's just doing nothing. Kaisenet's just being a React Andy. He's just being a React Andy. He's what he like Kaisenet in all of his live streams is no different than Pyrocynical like watching somebody's YouTube video and then doing soy faces. Kaisenet is no different than Keemstar doing soy faces while he watches somebody else. No! Bad! Thankfully Kirby was stuck to a side scroller. He's not funny? No, Jamesky has his moments. Listen, all right. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. When Jamesky was playing Rainbow Six Siege and he started to mine one of the trees and play Minecraft music, that was pretty funny. Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty funny. Come on, that was just a widow. I wish more games just, you know, I just wish more games would stop trying to do open world. Like Gears of War 5 campaign traded open world sucked ass. Giant empty open areas where you spent 2 to 3 minutes just to get to the next linear level. Halo Infinite ass. Giant open boring area where you had a bunch of pillars. And then you spent like 2 to 3 minutes again trying to get back and trying to get to like the next like linear level. I can't think of anything else, but like I want gaming companies to stop, man. You're ruining video games. Oh shit, I'm blurring. I don't need to blur. Whoopsie daisy. James G funny comes from him getting into ridiculous talks. Yeah, like he has his moments. He has his moments where he is lay funny, but a lot of times though the humor is typically from him, from like other people. Well, no, not as much as Kaisenet. Kaisenet, that's like his only thing for what I've ever seen. Jameski, it's like every now and then, but everybody has that. Oh, come on. Hello, what are we doing? There we go. That's what I want. Let's see. Let's do the eye. I like Jameski too. It's just too bad he does not upload anymore. Well, I mean, he does, but he doesn't. It's like, he's too busy working on. What was it? His last 2 vids. What were his last 2 vids? He did multiplayer My Summer Car. I was not interested in that because the game just looked too ugly for me to like enjoy any form of humor. What else happened? Oh yeah, he also is doing like Yugo car. He does rarely because of his condition. I didn't know he had a medical condition. From what I understood and knew, he was taking time. He was taking time to like do the Yugo, the Yugo video for like the car that was made in Yugoslavia. That's why he hasn't been uploading much. Yeah, you don't know about the Yugo car? How do you not know about the Yugo car? The Yugo car. Hold on. Let me. Like he used to like upload like once every 2 weeks, but ever since he's been working on like his Yugo car, he's been like just kind of working on that consistently. He's been like, it's been like a multi-month project where he's trying to make the Yugo car into an actual working car without changing like the exterior design. Oh yeah, he has also been making a bunch of videos where he can't say a new word every 5 minutes. I can't say a word. I made a robot shoot me if I swear. I'm not really into that. Yeah, it was like 2 months ago. 2 months ago, 2 months ago, he made a video. I put a racing engine in the worst car ever. He's trying to make the Yugo car a good one. Oh, his latest video is meme review in Team Fortress. We talked about James T. Well, I didn't really. Oh, I watched the Team Fortress one, but that one was like kind of cringe. I wasn't into it. What else happened? I mean, his recent content I haven't been into because he's been taking a break from the funny ha-has to work on the Yugo car. Wait, he made a video? Bro made a video about Genshin? Bruh. I didn't even know that. Yeah, we're talking about Jameski like 2 months ago. He said there's the literal video. I put a racing engine in the worst car ever, and his most recent video is Payday 3. Unless like those videos you're not all, unless those videos are like banned from whatever country you're in, which could be possible. Because those are that sometimes YouTube's cringe about that for real. I don't know. There's 21 videos about the Yugo engine? What do you mean there's 21 videos about the Yugo engine? Jameski only made like 3 or 4. He made like 4. He made one about the Yugo. No, yeah, there's only like 3 in total. And he made one 2 months ago where he's putting a racing engine in it. There's 15 after the Payday one? There's 15 after the Payday one. Are you sure? There's only one 4, 8. There's only 9. There's only 8 videos after the Yugo one. Are you sure? Are you looking at like the are you subscribed to like a second channel of his or something? Cuz there's only 8 videos after that Yugo one. He made a robot shoot me if I swear. My Simmer car multiplayer. He made 2 videos on that. Genshin video. I get shot every 5 minutes. Green Fortress 2. Most unusual finds. Payday 3. Damn. I guess because I am United States, I do not get to see James skis. So sad. So sad. I cry. I have Ligma. Ligma balls. Alright, so I need to work on the eye for the Kitsune. Are you sure you're not on the second channel? It was showing it to me out of order. Were you viewing it by most popular? Eh, oh well. Let's see. You made 2 videos about Genshin, one before the Yugo? Huh. I see. I don't know. I just like his content has been like hit or miss, always with me. I mean, this is the meme review, funny, haha. Like VR chat is not funny anymore. His VR chat videos are just kind of like cringe, because a lot of the funny people that were on VR chat have stopped playing. How do I do this shape now? Okay, I see. I think I see. There's a lot of GTA RP. Yeah, that's also cringe. I really don't understand the appeal of GTA RP. GTA RP is really cringy. Like watching anybody like take it serious, watching, you know, him just like try and like mess with the people who are taking it serious. Like watching the people take it serious is already cringy in itself. And then watching Jameski try to like ruin their fun and, you know, interrupt the role playing is also really cringe, because it's like, I don't know, how do you put this? The best way I can put it, I pity these people. I pity these people. I pity the people that do like RP stuff, because it just seems like such a sad like thing to do, to like just constantly do. I mean, sure, they're having a good time, they're enjoying themselves, good for them. But then kind of like seeing James go out of his way to like not to troll, it's kind of cringe. That's Gary's mod? Well, Gary's mod, it's a little different. Is it different? Well, with Gary's mod, that's a little different because people don't take it as like serious. Gary's mod, people don't take it as serious. People don't do like funny haha voice. People don't put on voices and then like genuinely act like what they are. People just go into a server in Gmod, and if it's Gmod RP, they're just like, oh, I'm a gun dealer. Okay, I sell people guns. I don't know, there's like a big difference between like how serious people do Gmod RP and like GTA RP. Like GTA RP, always cringe 24/7. There's like everybody in GTA RP just takes it way too serious for their own good, and it's just like, I feel, it just feels so weird watching it. Whereas people on like Gmod, they don't take it as serious. I mean, obviously people still go on there and do the stuffs because, you know, they want to be like partly serious, but they don't like completely lean into it. They don't like completely lean to, I am a cop, I am going to act like a cop. I don't know how to put it. There's just like there's just that like different vibe that you feel and you get. The clown dudes are literally just that. I'm not into it. I think it's really weird. I think the GTA RP stuff is just really weird. I do not like it. I'm happy those people can do it and they're into it and they're having a good time. I don't like it. It makes me feel really awkward watching that. I don't think he's destroying it. Well, he got banned, so he used to do a lot of trolling stuff, so I just assumed he did. All right, we got the eye. In the eye of the storm. What do I want to do? What do I want to name the next one? I guess I'll just name this one Red Details. Red Details. I'm not sure what else I could name the mask stuff. Man, after the stuff for being Santa and got unbanned, got into a different server. You gonna make a video on the Santa one? Damn. Damn? Good for him? I don't know, I'm not really into his GTA stuff, so kinda I'm alert. All right, sounds good. What do I want to do? Do I even wanna do the liner for the red stuff? I don't really have to per se. I can just leave. Because they don't really have liner. That's just coloring for the most part. Only the ears and the eye I really need to do the lining for, so I'll actually undo all that. Let's rename this one Smile. Smile. Oh yeah, speaking of Smile. Hi man, how you doing? Doing good. Isn't the season 2 of Squid Game like the main character is no longer smiling? What is the season 2 of Squid Game? I really don't know. I actually didn't watch it. I think I saw just one image about it, and that was it. Oh, I guess I should do the scarf. I should make it lines with the scarf. I'm sorry that you had advertisements. I don't know why they would be lasting for 35 seconds, because I only have one that's supposed to last 15, but that's just Twitch being Twitch. I guess they're just mad that I'm not, I have low ad times. Oh yeah, apparently they're gonna be adding a setting in where they're gonna tell people like how much money they are gonna be making or missing out on, depending on how many ads they're running. But that's all under the circumstance that their audience is gonna stick around. It was YouTube? Oh. I bet you're doing good. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This can either be good or bad. Woo! This is my favorite anime. Hey, let's go. Nice. I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I mean, I'm like picky though. I'm omega picky. I am. What am I into? I have a lot more stuff I like. What do I like? What animes do I like? I know. What is my top favorite? It's hard to say what my top favorite is. I think there's a lot of good ones. It's hard to put down one favorite. Polish Store sends ads that are over 90 seconds long. A Polish Store sends ads that are over 90 seconds long. Thankfully, they're never unskippable. Interesting. It's a good thing YouTube has the skip button. Oh, I remember the back end. I remember like, what was it? It was like 2016 or 2017 YouTube, where they used to have like ads that you could literally just make a YouTube video and ad. So if somebody made like an hour and a half analysis, there was like an hour and a half analysis of some sort of terrorist group, and I can't tell you what it was. I don't remember. All I remember is that there was an hour and a half like movie pretty much made by this big corporation about this terrorist group, and it was an advertisement. I only saw it once though, but it was an ad. Or that was like the other time where this guy made a YouTube video, made like 4 or 5 YouTube videos that were like cringe, low zero effort videos where he just played Call of Duty and he didn't cut anything. He just like did a 50-minute he just basically recorded 50 minutes of him playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and those got like 100,000 views because he paid YouTube to advertise those. I don't even think he paid them. I think he found a glitch to make sure to like get over the payment thing. I only heard he say goodbye JoJo a bunch of times. JoJo's like okay. I don't love it. I think it's fun, but it's not one of my favorites. I think it's just wacky enough. I enjoy all the seasons except for the first season. I don't like the first season. I think the first season is probably like the worst season, or like the first season is like the worst season in comparison to all the other JoJo's, which doesn't mean it's like bad. It just means it's as well. It's bad. It's only like really It's only meh after like Dio becomes a vampire and then JoJo hunts down his brother. Like after Dio becomes a vampire, that's when it just becomes like really meh to me. And then all the other JoJo seasons are good, but then Stone Ocean's also really because like the prison in like Stone Ocean is really generic, and there's not really much done with the characters' costume design. There's not really much costume design. I get they're in a prison and everything, but I feel like that was a big standout point for JoJo, is just having a character having like a really unique costume, and then when they were in prison that wasn't really much of an option. I would always suggest the Monogatari series though, or Ray Zero. Probably like either it's Ray Zero or the Monogatari series that is my all-time favorite for like anime, for just shows, anime in general as a whole. And if we were to go like with the 1-season shows, it would either have to be like between Erased or It Invaded, because It Invaded is like really unique. Specifically, gay British vampire. Oh, I know someone who's a bit like that. I used to be very good acquaintances with a gay British vampire. Who would that be, though? Nobody knows what it's like to be the Batman. Oh, now what was I gonna do? Yeah, that's good. Actually, I should push the smile up just a little bit. They're cooking episodes. Gordon Ramsay moment. Now what should I do next? What do I do next? What is this? What do you call this thing? What is that? What do you call that? I'm trying to think of the name for it. so I can just like have something to identify it with. I guess band? What is this thing? Do you call that a band? Because that's not like an earring. That's not like a necklace, it's clothes? Are you sure? Well, I don't, it's hard. I really, it feels really odd. It doesn't feel like it's clothing because it doesn't look like it's connected. It does, but it doesn't look like it's connected. I guess it is kind of connected, barely though. I guess that's like a band. I will say it's a band for the clothing, so I can like make it. Actually, what should I do? I should do the hair first though, so that way I can put that on top and it'll be good to easy to identify. A spring-shaped ribbon. That's a good word. That's a good word for that. Oh, why am I yawning? Jeez. Jeez. Let's see. All right, let's just name this back hair. Did I already have some name that? I already do have something to name that. What's considered the back hair? That. Okay. L hair. Man, I'm hungry again. Why can I stop? My appetite is endless. I can't stop eating food, and I'm so tired of eating food. Why am I so hungry? I'm so tired of being hungry, man. Come on, pants. Yeah, pants. I should just delete the entire hair and I should just try and do it all in one go. Alright, so for the back hair, instead of doing that one first, I should do this one first. Yeah. Now I can do the other one. It'll look less wonky slosh. Hmm. I don't like how that one looks. That's not supposed to look that way. Hmm. All right. So. That's good. Man, she's looking more and more like a goddess. And I like that. Oh, oh. I hate the fact that I'm so hungry. I mean, I could grab myself a glass of milk and I could chug it and I could like become unhungry for a bit because my body will have to digest like the fat in the milk. But I don't know. We're kind of low on milk and I don't want to be the one that like we just got like a pint yesterday. I don't want to be the reason why we're out of a pint of milk already. So I'm trying to hold back from just consuming it. Mountains of milk. I mean, if I bought it, it'd be different, but I didn't buy this milk, so I feel bad if I consume it. All right, so we have that one done. And we need to erase the rough looking marks. Mask. Grab the mask. That's what the mask is. The outline. All right, back to the hair. Because now with the hair, I need to put on the more detail. So this one goes here. Maybe we should get some crackers. We do have a little bit of crackers that could consume it. I could. What do I want to do? All right, I want to push that in a little. Oh. Let me see. All right, let me restart this area. I'll just erase that. And then what do I want to do? No, stop. All right, this should be thicker. All right, there we go. Mimics are pure bullshit? You think mimics are pure bullshit? Why do you believe mimics do be pure bullshit? What is wrong with mimics? All they do is that, you know, listen, unless you're like, oh, come on. Are you telling me you're not free ren? Listen, if you're free ren and you encounter a mimic, all it does is just like, you know, it like chompy wompies on you and it's a little sussy wussy. It's like ooh woo, ooh woo. It's a little bit of an ooh woo moment though. And that's it. That's all it is. You don't even gotta worry about it. I mean, unless that mimic is or does game end you, but you know, in most cases they don't. In most cases, I mean, well, I don't know. Actually, I think maybe it's more like the opposite. Maybe in most cases mimics do game end you. It's not that bad. You know, it's just a little yum yum yum. Just, you know, just hit every chest you encounter. Unless you're playing Dark Souls 2, in which case, well, I mean, you should still do that anyway, but just don't do it like more than once, because otherwise you'll destroy the chussy and the goodies inside, which is not gamer. But otherwise, you'll be Gucci. You'll be good. You'll be great. You'll be fantastic, Mr. Bombastic. They mimic nearly every ghost type. They suck and are right into the pain. Well, you know, they may be really bad, but they could be worse. So hungry. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go and get like some crackers real quick. I can put that in a bowl and eat them up. I could. You know what? Hold on. All right. Let me go get some crackers, and I'm gonna put some crackers in my mouth to see, because I'm a hungry. And if you're hungry, you should get some crackers too. And if you're not hungry, then that's too bad to see. And you have my condolences. Go away, politicians. I'm going to have sex. news, everyone! We have crackers! I also got finger chopsticks so I can eat them without dirtying my fingies. Yay! I love my fingy chopsticks. Woo! If you don't have finger chopsticks, you should get them. They're like a blessing in disguise. You wouldn't. It is quite a surprise. So, all right. Go away, alarm. Thank you. All right. We got that part done. Now what part do we want to do? Let's try the band. Actually, no, wait, hold on. There's still actually another part of the hair they need to do. We should name this F hair. College starts back up from half term tomorrow. I need sleep. No worries. I hope you get lots of rest and you rest well. I know how hard university can be, and that is okay that you have to take care of that. Let's see. You could college and more in between from USA High School and USA University. For us, college and university is the exact. We have like college and university is the same thing. You just, as far as I know, it's just used interchangeably. So we use them interchangeably as well. Gomina, sorry. Please forgive me for my sins. Oh, well. Punish me, Daddy, for I've been a bad girl. I'm off to sleep now. In UK, it goes primary school, secondary school, high school, college, and university. That's a lot of forms of education, man. But I hope that they work a lot better than the US high schools, because really we just kind of have college for a lot of jobs you don't really need college for. Just because. Anyways, good night. I hope you rest well. All right, now what I want to do, I want to do the same thing for the other side now. That's what. Ah, stop. Thank you. I made my character a femboy. Let's go. I made my character a femboy, so their counterpart is now a tall tomboy. Nice. See, that is the dream life. That is the dream's life. That's the pirate's life. Even Monkey D. Luffy couldn't imagine having such a great life like that. Because that is the pirate's life. Yar har Philly D. Having a tomboy wife is cool. I don't know how I don't know where I was going with that. Lamau. Before they were just a wooden spider and a small ghost. Interesting. Tomboy's still non-human, but the same way Vermire is non-human. Hey, listen, having like humanoid looking creatures that are like mildly non-human, that's the best part. That's only winning. That's only Gucci. Oh, that reminds me of like a movie I saw today. I forgot. It started with like a V. I didn't really watch it though. I kind of skimmed through it and I thought it was a really dumb, I think it was like it's supposed to be like a horror thriller movie. I don't remember what it was called. It started with a V. VR? VIR something. I can probably find it. I can find it if I look at like what I was looking up today. Yeah, all right. Vivarium? It was a really stupid movie. So basically, like the whole thing of the movie is that a couple moves into this house and apparently they get lost. And like a couple moves into this neighborhood in this house where every single house looks the exact same, and then they apparently get so lost while trying to drive out that they can't figure out how to drive out of like this suburb area. And then there's a baby that randomly shows up on their doorstep. And at 98 days, this baby becomes like a 10-year-old. It looks like a 10-year-old boy, but it's not a boy. Because it sounds like it's a little British man talking like in this. So it's obviously something like suspicious and probably a like monster. And then every time it like wants to eat cereal, it just goes ah! until it's given cereal. So yeah, and then that's like the movie, and then basically the father constantly gets annoyed with the kid, and then the mother, well, you know, like the boyfriend likes the child. The boyfriend does not like the child, and he wants to like do something about it, but he doesn't want to piss off his girlfriend because his girlfriend kind of likes the child. And then like halfway through the movie, it's like revealed that the child is actually just a monster because it bubbles up its throat. And then for whatever reason, the father starts digging a hole. And at the bottom of the hole, he finds a dead body. But then after he finds the dead body, he somehow dies. Died. I don't know how or why, but like somehow the boyfriend just dies. and then you know the child creature thingy that has now become an adult just gives it like the girlfriend a body bag. Then the girlfriend tries to kill him really shittily. Like, it's such a stupid, I hate that movie. It was such a stupid movie because I was just basically it's like it's one of those horror movies where it's like, okay, the main characters are morons and you constantly have to sit and watch them as they're just complete idiots, just like being complete idiots. You're watching these complete idiots getting taken advantage by a monster. There's also a stupid monster. Like, they could just kill the monster. Literally, the monster is like it looks like a 10-year-old human. All they would have to do, like, that one point, the boyfriend's like, okay, let's lock it inside our car and then keep it locked in there. And then the child will not be able to come out and he'll die of starvation. And then and then the stupid girlfriend is like, oh no, I'm so sorry that my boyfriend did that to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, huh? This thing is a monster. It like, all right, again, imagine a 10-year-old child. You know what a 10-year-old child's supposed to sound like? Oh, they're supposed to sound like this. This is what the 10-year-old child sounded like. He sounded like this. Where he's like a prepubescent teenager. Like, huh? And then basically the end of the movie, the father again somehow dies. It's not even explained. It's like I guess through visual storytelling, you know, basically early in the movie, he hits like the back of his head on like the curb because the stupid child like trips him over. The monster child trips him over and he hits like his head on the curb. So he probably like died because of blood going to his brain where it's not supposed to. So he dies. The girlfriend basically smacks the monster once in the face. And then for whatever reason, she like chases it and it goes in this weird like rainbow realm where she just sees a whole bunch of random garbage and it doesn't make sense. And then after she exits the rainbow realm, she then like passes out for no reason. And then apparently now the monster is putting in her a body bag and she's just like doing nothing about it. And then it's like it starts over for the movie because the whole thing of it is that they go to this realtor office. And like the realtor now is like old and dead. And now the stupid monster is taking over that realtor spot because apparently they were like the same thing. And apparently they've been doing this for a while. It's a stupid movie. Like the movie even like tells you this is a stupid movie because in the intro scene, the entire thing is that there's this dodo bird that goes into like this robin's nest. And the dodo bird kicks out all the robin's eggs, ultimately killing all the robin's children. But then the robin treats the dodo bird like it is its child, and when it's a baby, it is bigger than the mama bird. And the mama bird's still trying to feed it and like raise it. It's so dumb. It was such a dumb movie. It made me so mad. It made me so mad because again, it made me mad because it's just one of those poorly written movies. It's an actual nature thing with birds. Yeah, but like it was trying to say, oh, it's a nature thing with birds. So these humans that are like doing something similar, it's like not that different. It's like, are you sure? It'd be different if the characters are smart and like this child was, you know, not a monster, not obvious about it. Like the monster literally bubbles up its throat and this monster literally bubbles up its throat and it like glows. And then the mother just doesn't care. And then then this monster child is like watching this like weird trippy garbage. I don't get it. So yeah, I really hate that movie. Cause like the characters just barely didn't even fight back. They didn't do anything. They let this monster kill them. And it doesn't even make sense how they died. Cause they just die from exhaustion or whatever. I didn't like it. I got really mad. But the only good thing is that I really didn't watch it. I just skimmed through it. So this hour-and-a-half movie, I just like repeatedly pressed the air button to kind of get the cliff notes. The only reason I watched it too is some guy made a like analysis of it, and he was like, "Oh, did this movie actually explain why there's a fertility crisis?" No, this movie is not smart enough to articulate the fertility crisis. Entire movie is monster child. Parents are too stupid to take care of the monster child. Parents are too stupid to understand the monster child is a monster child. They literally realize the monster child is a monster child, and they're living in like a psycho horror neighborhood, and they do nothing. Nothing the entire movie until the very end. The girlfriend hits the stupid monster child once in the head with a pickaxe, and then it like goes and it runs away, and then she passes out, and then it kills it. It kills her. Like fucking it's such a stupid movie. So I'm genuinely upset. I wasted my time watching it. Like, all right, if the writing, or you know, if the actions of the characters, because it's not even the writing. I didn't even have to listen to the writing all right, you know, a movie is bad when you don't even pay attention to the dialogue and you just watch it, and you can tell, and you just watch it all the way through, and it's just a shitty movie. Like, it's one thing to watch a like bad movie but have the dialogue be good, or it's another thing for the dialogue to be bad but like the scenes are like really good, really like well choreographed. I don't think it was either, because I was watching it without knowing any of the dialogue except for snippets when I like would like zone in for like 7 seconds and not skip. And it was it's such a terrible movie. Does this movie actually explain the fertility crisis? No, that movie was not smart enough to articulate anything. I've been eating chips the entire time, so I've been like talking while I'm chewing. I even like in one of my moments of anger, I actually like just spit out a chip onto like the my desk mat, my mouse pad. What do I want to do next? Let's do the band. What do I want to put that under? Let's see, shoulders. Let's put this as shoulders and chest. I really can't understand. Well, maybe I'll get into it. Maybe I will understand the meta and get how people can go without naming layers, because I find it like so crazy that people don't name layers whenever they draw. I have to right now, but maybe when I get better. As I get better, maybe I will. Maybe as I draw more, I'll like be less needing to, because as of right now, like sorting it like this makes it really helpful, really easy to what do I want to do? I know it's also a thing with like in nature that there's like a certain bird in Australia. There's like these birds in Australia that where they like sometimes they just kick off their hatchlings from the nest for some reason, and I don't think people know why, or at least for the guy that I got the fact from, he said he didn't know why. But apparently it's with like some of the birds that survive like the fall, people take care of the birds so that they, you know, don't die from the wilderness. Let's see, let's do accessories. Let's name it as accessories. ACCESSORIES. Band? Boob band. I remember where I woke up in a spooky place and I woke up in a place. I remember the last to an empty school hallway when it's dawn in my room. My grandma was in the corner, except it wasn't my grandma. I woke up at 6 a.m. and thought it was another part of the dream. I've had that happen. I've had that happen. I've had something similar kind of happen, but I was fully aware it was a dream. I had like, I guess it was, what was it? I guess you could say it was a night terror. I had a night terror, but it wasn't really a night terror. What happened? I think it was like one of those things where I had sleep paralysis and my brain was still dreaming, but I was conscious that I was dreaming. And I wanted to get out of the dream, but my body was not ready to actually wake up. Because what happened, I woke up, I wasn't ready to get out of bed. So then I tried to go back to sleep. And I had like my sleeping mask half on me. And I basically had like 7 back-to-back dreams. And every single one of them, I had 7 like back-to-back fake out wake-up dreams. Like fake wake-up dreams. And the entire time I was conscious that they were like fake wake-up dreams. And I wanted to actually wake up, but my body was just not letting me. I can't tell you what really happened other than like at one time I was just memeing at like the 3rd or 4th dream. And I was just like, oh, I'm in a dream, haha, hee hee. And then the like whatever guy was around was just like, no, it's not funny, haha, hee hee. That's all I remember from it. All I remember though is that I was just like, I was really pissed off. I was really annoyed that I woke up. That I woke up, but I wasn't able to wake up, and I was just stuck in like a loop like that. That's all I really remember is I was just mad about it. Let's see. I think the thingy starts like right around here, so we'll go from here. Holy shit, I don't want that. I want to actually go, it's only supposed to be on one side for this. So hide my ruler, and then I'll just erase that part. Liddy. All right. Now, these are pretty much the same shape, but they're like a little different looking. So I guess it's the idea that they're supposed to be, it is bending and greedy. That's what I'm understanding. Put your ass on the wall. It's real easy, just follow the beat. I was in a small room trying to sleep, a big window. I heard a knock from it, from the part of my legs where my eyes couldn't see. The only thing could have been was the neighbor? I don't know, it might have been an animal. So whenever it comes to like noises in the night, could be an animal, could be like a stick hitting the window. I don't know about a person knocking on the window, because that's crazy, I guess. I don't know, it's like really wonky. I don't know, I'm not much for like, for me, I always come up with a reason behind something. I mean, it could have been, maybe it could have been your neighbor, but I don't know why he would do that. It might have been just like a twig or an animal that like knocked into it. Because a lot of times, because sometimes for me, but the second floor in the winter could have been like the wind during nighttime is a lot more harsh than it is during the daytime. I don't know, maybe you had like an animal that was doing a funny. I mean, I don't see how your neighbor would, you know, would go up on the second floor to knock on it. That seems like needless. Unless he was just doing a little trolling and want to get you to like react like Kaisenat on a stream. Our neighbors' windows were right next to each other. That sounds like a very interesting like house setup. Oh shit. I realize that this is actually supposed to go underneath the mask, huh? How is it supposed to go underneath the mask? The masks are so high up. You know what? I think I'll just adjust it. Should I? No, they have to be, they should be coming from the masks. All right, let me work in reverse then, maybe. All right. So I need to work backward for like this part. Oh, I gotta go for the mask and go the outline. Outline, right? That's the line I need? Okay, that's the line I need. All right, now back to the booba band. The band that is holding up the titty. Titty! Booba! Awooga. I'm gonna have to constantly, it's an apartment complex. Oh, I see. Maybe he did. Maybe he was just trying to do a little trolling. Maybe he was bored one night. Possible. I mean, that'd be kind of like mean of your neighbor, but it's possible. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do for this one. Because the boob bands. All right, what I'm gonna do for this, I'm gonna just make each boob band a different layer, and I'm gonna combine them all into one. So we have that one up top. So now we're gonna work on this one near the bottom. And I think I want it to be right about here. No, you weren't supposed to do that. I want to get rid of that line. I don't know what that line is. All right, that one's that one. So, where do I want to begin? So it's a right under, so it'd be like right here. Because this would be, all right. So that'd be like that. Would it? No, it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave it like that. Maniac, maniac on the floor. Maybe Bulfing? There was a yard. Not the same apartment complex? Would you look at that? Spooky things be going on all the time. As for me, I don't know. I don't really pay attention whenever spooky stuff happens. Like, it happens to me a lot, probably. And I kind of like, wow, that was odd. And I kind of forget about it. Like, there was one guy that was just like, hey, I know where you live. You need a ride home? I was like walking home and I was just like, oh, thanks for the offer. No thanks. And I immediately thought like the bro was suspicious because he basically pulled up in front of me and then like went to the side of the road. Which was like kind of sussy-wussy. Because, I mean... But I don't really think about like stuff like that. I don't really think about that stuff, I guess. What did I do what did I do to make this shape look how I wanted to? Because right now I'm making it look like a Dorito. The shape is looking really flat. I don't like that. All right, let's try and put it here then. Suspicious that's like, hey kid, your mom told me to pick you up. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's especially weird because I'm not a child, and I'm not a child for one, and two, it's like he could have said, hey, hey, I'm like from where and where. I'm like right next to you know, so and so street. That's your street, right? You need a ride? Come in. Because according to my mother was like, oh, he was just being nice because it's raining. It's like, just being nice. Okay, because a nice person would start off a conversation by saying, hey, I know where you live. Do you want to take a ride? Yeah, that's totally what a stranger that's trying to be polite would say. I mean, I didn't recognize the guy, so I just told him no, Lamau. And then I carried him my way. I mean, he might not have been lying. Because it looked like he was going down the same street I was. But then I lost sight of his car. So I don't know if he turned somewhere. I didn't know the guy, so I just said no. Lamau. Louis, sounds like he's trying to kidnap you. I mean, he probably was. That's exactly what my first thought was. Is that this guy's gonna like try and kidnap me. I remember there was a Chinese VTuber that disappeared for there was a Chinese corporate VTuber that like disappeared for 6 months, and then even like corporate didn't say anything about it, but apparently but one day she like came back, and the news was that she got sex trafficked. For whatever reason though, like she seemed pretty unfazed about it, and everyone's just like, wow, wow. And that was literally like everybody's response to her too. It's just like, damn, You don't seem that phased by it. You're acting like you just got isekai'd. You acted like you just got isekai'd and you have been reading isekai books your entire life. I mean, that was it though. I mean, that was literally like all there was to it though, is that this VTuber, this Chinese VTuber was, you know, streaming one day, disappeared for 6 months, comes back for a stream. It's just like, hey guys, I got sex trafficked, and explains like what happened, and it's just like, hope you're excited for the stream tomorrow. I'm so hyped. Maybe part of her being gone was therapy. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, there's no reason to not believe her, especially with how her corporate agency didn't really say anything as far as I know. And you know, it's not like I mean, I would feel like it would be a common issue. I mean, because the whole story sounded pretty reliable too. I mean, did it? I don't know. All I know is the fact that it happened. Maybe they could have been faking it. Who knows? It doesn't really matter too much. She could have gone to therapy since streaming right after that. Oh. Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess everyone reacts to like traumatic stuff differently. So with her, she probably just like was trying to get back to normalcy and didn't seem like it was a big deal, because, you know, she was just trying to, you know, get back to how her status quo was before it happened. Because like that's what some people do, is that they like act like it didn't happen. From what, that's like a common like cope with traumatic stuff in people. Hey Lude, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I'm okay. I'm struggling on this shape. I don't like how it's looking. But we're getting there. We're getting better. I am getting better. We're drawing Kamika today. Well, we've been drawing Kamika. I'm trying to draw like this piece here. All right, let's see. So weird. What a weird shape. It's like a diamond. All right, I guess that's kind of it. It's like a weird diamond. It's like a weird diamond. Let's see. So boop, 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 boop. But then this part is more like that. All right, I think I kind of got the hang of it. Yeah, so that's what I gotta do, is I gotta make it into like a weird diamond. I don't really have to put it directly on her titty right now. I don't have to get it perfectly in line. I could, but I don't have to. I'll do it anyway. Boop. Boop. It's so curly ribbon. Yeah, it is a curly ribbon. That's why I'm gonna draw each one a different layer, because like I have those 4 ribbons in total. I like this shape, and I'm supposed to put these 2 here and connect it, like all of them together to make it look good. So what I'll do is I'll just separate them. I'll make them all different layers, and then I'll try and make them like the same-ish size. And then once I get them to like the same-ish size, then I'll combine the layers into one. I have a few chores to do when you get off. No worries. I hope you have a good time. I hope you have the best time that you can while doing your chores. I don't know if I'll be able to hang out for too long after I'm done, since I will have to be working tomorrow. Oh, you have chores for me? What do you mean you have chores for me? I already have enough fucking chores in my life. I'm not doing more. I already got more than enough chores. I think I'll pass. Listen, man, I spent like an hour. I spent an hour trying to find like display cases of a size I want. I got, and that was like after I already spent 7 hours. Actually, what was it? No. About 7 hours of my day just like doing chores. I don't know what kind of chores. Why do you want to give me chores? I don't want to do more chores. I do enough chores as is. I don't deserve to do more. Wah. I don't want to fucking do more chores. I already do enough. What do I think? All right, maybe I can liquefy this part. Let's make it bigger. Have you weeded the gravel pit? I have weeded the gravel pit. I don't script the fountain. I don't care if it's cold. Wow. Stinker. Stinky stinker. No. I think I'll pass. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, I would not scrub the fountain. It's too cold. And we're gonna turn off the water anyway soon because autism is soon gonna end. It's gonna be winter next. Alright, I don't like this part of it. I need to erase this part. This part is bugging me. Go feed the geckos. They've been fed! They've been fed! And they're not fed either. They've been fed because they're not feds. You're being a fed right now. SMH. I gotta tilt my canvas. Gotta tilt my canvas. Gotta tilt my canvas. Fuck! That is too straight. Clean the water bowl? I only gotta do that once a week. The water bowl is clean. The water bowl is clean. I only gotta do that once a week. What the fuck? Why does this look so ass? Ah! Cold vacuum. Already did. Already did. This is one of those moments. For real. It's just nothing. It's not looking right. What the fuck? All right, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Just gotta erase the part. Gotta clean up. We finally got it. I did it. I did it. I like this shape. This shape is nice. I'm happy with it. Finally, Dr. Sunburn. How about just dog hair in the heaters? No. I mean, in the heaters, they'll get melted, so that's not my problem. It's only an issue if they're on the heaters. When they're not, OC. Let's see. I need to shrink this down. I need to go back to the hair. And I think I need the L hair, right? Yeah, L hair. L hair. L skill issue. There we go. Kiss me. You're welcome. What can I Kale come? Kale come? Do you think Kale can come? If Kale could come, what noise would Kale come make? Is the question. Vermire should be? Okay. KO, we just start the show. We'll bring out the Vermisi. The Vermisi Meyer. The Vermisi Meyer Chibusi. Yamete kudasai. Goodbye, chat. Somicidas loves you. Just like Gary. Gary loves you. Gary, come home. I wish Gary would come on my home. I wish Gary would come in my home, but no, Gary won't come home and he won't come in my home. Instead, he's coming home. And that's not good enough. I don't want him to come. I don't want him to be coming home. I want Gary to come home. I wish Gary would come home, maybe one day. Over the moon. Across the rainbow. But until then, though, Gary's not home and we have to cry about it. Wah. Hmm. I think that's kind of right. That's kind of what I'm needing to do. That's good. That's good. That's the shape I want. Finally, Dr. Sunburn from the hit famous game, Dr. Sunburn. All right, and then now we have the last one that I need to do, but but I need to adjust the sizes of all these because this one is really big, and the other two are incredibly small comparatively. Do I have? I spilled water on my chair. Oh no! I'm gonna cry over spilt water. Oh no, water. A lot of water. All right, so now I got all of them. I'm happy with all these shapes for the most part. Actually, I can fix this one just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so we will need to grab, I need to grab this one. Scale / rotate. Big. Make it big. Big wig. Wig big. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need a credit card to ride. Oh, I've had the symmetry tool on this entire time. Uh-oh. I have not been eating. That's not supposed to be that way. Oopsie daisy. I'll fix that later. They need to be more large. The liner's looking great. Thank you, Pear. I appreciate it. How was school today? Did you have a good day at school? I heard you figured out how to code a torch, and you got that torch all rizzed up. I was tweaking. I forget, is that a good thing? I think that's usually a bad thing, right? I'm sorry that you were tweaking. It was bad today because I went insane. Well, at least you were able to learn to do a little bit of it. That's the important part, right? That's like the important part. Is that now you got the hang of it and you're only going to get better, right? That needs to be more large. It feels like I'm making it a lot bigger, but I'm really not. I hope. I'm confident. Listen, believe in the me that believes in you. Believe in the me that believes in you if you don't believe in yourself. Let's see. We'll put that. Okay, tablet. Thank you for turn off and turn back on. Very cool. Not spooky whatsoever. How much, man? All right, I need to make this one at the bottom a bit large because that one looks pretty small in comparison to all of those. What do you mean there's nothing? What do you mean? Oh, because it's that one. Let's see. I think right about there is good. Come on, I gotta be close to getting the shape, right? I'm getting so close, please. The one at the top can be larger, which is that one. And then I'll erase all the ones on the left side because the ones on the left side aren't supposed to be, I mean the right side. The ones on the right side aren't supposed to be there. That one needs to be even more large. That one's, why is this one feel so small in comparison to all the other ones? Because like, I guess it's because part of it's kind of covered by the hair. Because what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to get all these, the left shapes, I'm just trying to get them aligned. Because these are, the left shapes are these. They're, I think it's like a band for the bra. Oh, I guess there's one, I guess there's actually a part right here too. But I don't have to worry about that part too much because, well, the part interlinking it there is hidden. So I don't have to worry about actually drawing that. Which one is it? Which one do we need to do? Hmm. Hmm. That one's good. Methinks. I mean, maybe I could just, I mean, maybe what I could have done this entire time is just add more. Instead of trying to keep it faithful? I guess I could have done that. But I wanted to make it faithful. Which I guess is a me problem. Let's see. That's good. This one, need to mess with this one. Oh no. Cancel. Oh. Alright, that works. What do you mean? No. Wrong layer. This layer. Alright, perfect. Yay! I did it. I did the thingy. Now, disable. No. Yeah, I think that's fine. Is that fine? Oh, wait, actually, oh. You know, actually, I realize now that no wonder why it didn't look so right. It's because I have the mask, like, a bit too high up. Because it should be... I couldn't fucking... I don't understand the masks. Like, they were... Alright, I think I messed it up now. Alright, I got an idea. I can fix this. I can fix all of this. Because I put it all in folders. Because I like the mask shape as they are overall, but I just gotta make them, like... bigger? I have them too high up for one, and I need to lower them. Which I can do. Alright, so... I'm thinking out loud of what I need to do to fix. So... I'm just gonna merge all these. All right. Mask. Good. Now, mask. I want to reactivate symmetry tool. I want to grab this. No, I said, well, I want to reactivate symmetry tool. Thank you. Now, the fox ears. The tip of them should be about here. About halfway, so about hither. I need to be more big. That's not making it big. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm messing up a lot. I need to re-erase everything here. All right. Ah. Ah. All right, scarf copy. Now we merge the scarf copy into scarf. Merge with layer below. Okay, and then we grab smile copy. And then we merge that with layer below. And then we grab eye copy. And then we merge that with layer below. And then we grab ear copy. And we merge that with layer below. And then we grab outline copy. And we merge that with layer below. Merge with layer below. And then we grab this. We grab this. And we delete. Perfect. Now we need to edit the scarf. All right, mask, scarf. Oh, all right. Head? No, hair. Hair is what I need to work on now. F hair? No. L hair? L hair. Woo, there we go. All right, yeah, finally. So I can talk again. I can talk again because I'm not concentrating anymore. Woo! All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That took a while to like correct all that, but we got it. We did it. We're grooving. Gaming. Oh, I actually need to change the hair at the front. The F hair? The F hair. F hair. F hair. Ooh. Oh. Thankfully. We got it. We did it. I can finally think again. I can finally talk again. Oh. Correcting that one mistake took so long. Although I gotta redo this part, which is a little sadgers for me, but oh well. We cope. I mean, I don't have any other option but to cope about redoing this part, but we gotta cope. Because otherwise I'd be mauling. text? Who is texting me on Discord? Not Textord. I had muddy shoes and I cleaned my feet there. And I cleaned my shoes there. I had muddy shoes there and I cleaned my feet there. There we go. That's what I like to see. You know, for Scarface, I remember the Scarface movie that it was like a big thing that he's supposed to be a bad guy, right? But like the weird thing about the movie is that, you know, he is like a big moral that he will not game in children, and because this one guy's running with children, he would not game end the guy, and it's the only reason why he was game ended. Or why Scarface was game ended is because he refused to game end lay kid, and then lay guy was like, you didn't game end lay child. You didn't game end lay man. Lay man had lay child in there. I am sorry. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. And then he does. F. Whew. Finally, we did it. I got it. We fixed the big cheese. We fixed the big cheese. Now we can actually move on to doing another accessory, finally. Although, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it right here because I am tired and I gotta work tomorrow. So I'm just gonna go to bed a little early today. Just a whittle. So on that, we're gonna raid Karu. Thank you everyone for coming around. I've had a good time while it lasted. We're raiding Karuka, who's streaming Remnant 2. If you're subscribable, you can copy and paste the raid command into chat, and if you're not subscribable, that is perfectly a-okay. But that's just a fat F. And I'll see you, my vampires, next time at Feast upon my next victim. Bye bye.